Hello, I'm Louise Blaine, News Lead, and I'm here with Leon Hurley.
Hello.
And today we are talking about news this morning that Nintendo's new console, we're going to say it's a console, will be running an Android operating system, apparently.
Yeah, so it's a rumour, but Nikkei, which is the sort of Japanese business paper, have got like a pretty flawless reputation for saying Nintendo were going to do something and then Nintendo doing it, even when Nintendo have stubbornly denied it's true
Mobile games.
and then announced it anyway. Yeah, so when they say Android is going to be the new sort of platform Nintendo build their games on, then the chances are they might be right.
Yeah, so it's an insider that's sort of said all this, and they've been very clear about it. Android is the new iOS, OS for it even, and they're saying that it's because of the massive sort of backpedaling almost of third-party developers when it came to Wii U, because it was such a, well, I presume it wasn't easy to develop for.
I don't think it was difficult to develop for, but it was different. So where most developers they'll almost make like a platform agnostic game that they make on PC, like say Batman or something. They basically sort of make it on PC and then they just press a button. It's not that easy, obviously, but they make one version of the game, and then they just PC, PS4, Xbox, they're all basically kind of PCs anyway. Obviously, you've got the touchpad, you've got the screen, the Wii U, I should say, you've got all these different features, so you almost have to have a separate team working on it. And I think a lot of developers just went, well, we're not going to pay for it because not enough people are buying it anyway. Yep. Then you end up in a vicious circle where people aren't making games because they're not selling, and then it's not selling because people aren't making games. And so by making it Android, which is about as open platform as you can get, I presume they're going to try and reverse that, and they've gone like as far into kind of open source sort of territory as they can.
I think also the fact that they've been talking about with the NX, they haven't been tremendously clear about it. They've not said we're kind of guessing it's a console, but what they have said, it will surprise gamers. Yep. And they're also focusing really on connection around the world as well. So they're saying that you'll be able to connect with your PC, with your tablet, with your mobile, and Android would make complete sense for something like that.
And they sort of announced it early. Like Iwata said, basically, when he announced the mobile gaming news, he said that they announced the console earlier to make it clear that they weren't giving up on dedicated consoles. And I've got like some of his notes here. And they talked about it being a dedicated platform with a brand new concept. And they've got this weird idea. He says about... talks about dedicated game systems being played, saying that situations have become rather different, especially between Japan and overseas. Because of these differences, Nintendo is thinking about how to create a new platform that will be accepted by as many people around the world as possible. So whatever this sort of brand new concept is, it's sort of built around this weird idea maybe that somehow games are played differently. And I guess they are to some extent. It's a much bigger mobile market in Japan.
Massive, yeah.
So if they choose Android, I guess they can tap into all that mobile stuff, but they can also make real, air quotes, games for the Western market.
And we can all connect as well. So I think all these things, Nintendo are making big steps. Obviously, we've had news about them making mobile games. Now we've got Android. So they seem to be looking forward instead of looking, the Wii U hasn't been a success for them, and they're looking at changing that. So
having been quite sort of stubborn and kind of like, we're Nintendo, we do Nintendo stuff. They've now kind of massively taken a leap the other way.
Yeah, let's wait and see what happens.
Yeah, if you've got any questions, leave a comment, and we shall see you guys later.
That was a pretty sweet video, right? If you want to see more, go to Games Radar's YouTube page over here. Or if you want to read, maybe up your game a little bit, go to GamesRadar.com.